Thank you. Good morning, everyone. So yes, it's all about balance. Life is like riding a bicycle, right? It's all about balance, keep on moving. And just as riding a bicycle, if you have too much weight on one side, you can fall over, and our Earth is in jeopardy of falling over. How many of you live here? Please raise your hand. I see a few people, aliens in the audience, not raising their hand. Yes, I live here, you live here. We have a beautiful, beautiful Earth. I'm going to show you some pictures of Earth as I travel across the country. And I'd really like our Earth to be a healthy place and a safe place for our kids, which is why I did this bike ride across the country. And I rode from that coast to the other coast across the globe here. This is the route I took. I started here in Sunnyvale, rode through Mountain View up to San Francisco, and I visited 24 aquariums going across the country. As I mentioned earlier, 5,000 miles, that's my route. The brown spots are aquariums generally where I stopped and gave talks. And I stopped at a lot of friendly places that hosted me overnight, and those are the bed icons, the blue ones, blue-green. I climbed the equivalent of 6 Mount Everest going across the country, 180,000 feet of climbing going across is my climbing profile. And I had an amazing time going across the country. We have a really beautiful Earth, so I'm going to start off with the beauty that I saw going across the country, and we're going to fly through a lot of slides. We'll be flying across the U.S. here. So I started Bill Bliss, a Bay Trail. I said hi to him. That was one of the first pictures I took going across country. Went by Crystal Springs Reservoir, went through the Monterey Bay Aquarium, which I love the Monterey Bay Aquarium. They're one of the inspirations for me doing this ride. I went down the coast, Big Sur. Here I'm Morrow Rock. I stopped and took a picture there. There's my full touring gear. So I've got my touring bike here, but I don't have all the gear on it. You can see Livia was on the front of my bike all the way across the country, all 5,000 miles. I saw elephant seals south of Morro Bay. I saw a lot of beautiful agriculture. We've got really pretty plants going down the California coast. And kids love Olivia, so that was often the start of a lot of my talks. When I left, by the way, I had only 60 talks set up to go across country, but people are just wonderful. And as they met me, they helped me set up Talks to the Fly. I ended up giving 254 talks. It was 2 to 3 talks every day going across the country. I didn't let anything stop me. Went across barriers where roads were closed because biking just lifted across barriers. Saw a lot of art. This is in Tucson. A lot of cactuses outside of Tucson. Beautiful sunsets in Dateland, Arizona. Great dates there too. I saw a lot of flowers. I left on February 22nd, and I was part of a super bloom going across the country because everything was blooming in the Southwest, in California, Arizona, New Mexico. These little flowers were dotting the landscape in New Mexico near White Sands. They're like little small poppies, but when they get all together, and there are billions of them, they just spread across the plains. It was just awesome seeing this dry desert just turn into color. Outside Roswell, New Mexico, I had some really weird alien sculptures. You all know aliens landed there. Going further on, I went on Route 66. This is one of the original bridges for Route 66. It's still up. You can buy one of its monuments there describing what it was about. Route 66 is a classic auto route, but now it's a great bicycling route. It's awesome for biking. Anyone read Little House on the Prairie, those books? Laura Ingalls Wilder? I grew up where her husband grew up. Little Farmer Boy, the Farmer Boy books. And so I hadn't been to her house, so I biked by her house on my way across country and I stopped there. It was really cool. There's a rock house, which is very modern for its day. They have a trail that connects their old house to their new house that they built for visitors, so I actually biked that trail. And trails are just wonderful places for bicyclists. In St. Louis, I saw the Arch, and I also saw a lot of flooding in the Midwest while I was crossing the country. Remember this past spring, a lot of flooding. And there's a bike trail on the Mississippi down there that you can't, it's underwater, and I wasn't going to take that. I had a route around that piece of trail. I would visit Bloomington, Indiana, where they have this Wonder Lab, which is a really cool museum for kids. I gave a talk there for a small group, and that's a picture with them. Meeting the wonderful people across our country is one of the best parts of my trip. In Bloomington, Illinois, Indiana, they have all of these houses, beautiful townhouse they just built, and they face out onto a bike path, not a road, which is just awesome. Going across the country, I bumped into a lot of cyclists, and a lot of my talks were actually given from on my bike as I rode across as well. Here's the one I gave a talk to. Here is me crossing between Ohio and Kentucky. Saw a lot more wildflowers going across Ohio. In West Virginia, wow, do they have some really cool rail trails that go right through the mountains. You can go across this mountainous area on a complete level railroad trail, go through the mountains. So this is one of the tunnels I went through in West Virginia. In West Virginia, they have these trails that go right through people's backyards. So that's where I went, down these trails, took pictures. You know, some people actually have staircases that go down to the trail so they get to it. A lot of beautiful sights in West Virginia, a lot of rivers, a lot of waterfalls along the trails that I rode in West Virginia. Tons of waterfalls. And this family I bumped into, I gave my talk to them, and they were biking and enjoying the trails. Going across the Eastern Continental Divide, I ran across a couple that was hiking in the opposite direction, so they got a picture with one of them. A lot of beautiful artwork heading down to the E&O Canal Trail. There's some bicycle art here, and someone riding with this guy there. I bumped into Pierre, who was biking across the country in the opposite direction. He was headed to San Francisco. I was headed to Boston, so we crossed paths. And he actually ended up staying with me when he got to San Francisco, because I ended up coming back. Most of my stays were with a group called warmshowers.org, about a third of my stays, 34 nights. And those are people who host people around the world, host bicycle tourists. And it's a great way to meet people around the world without having to leave your home or leave your town. They just come to you. And so he was doing warm showers, and I was doing warm showers, so I hosted him. I visited the National Aquarium, which I didn't have a talk set up at, but when people, the staff saw what I was doing and heard about me, they set up 2 talks on the fly, on the spot for me, that I gave at the National Aquarium. So I had a really good reception there. In Philadelphia, I got interviewed by this middle school NPR crew that were part of an NPR project. I saw the oldest firehouse in the United States. I got to be part of the seal show. This one aquarium really liked my talk so much they invited me to actually take part in their seal show, which was awesome. There was a family in Long Island that threw a dinner party for me. In fact, I had a lot of dinner parties thrown for me across the country, which was really nice. So these warm shower hosts often fed me dinner as well as breakfast, which was just amazing. I got kissed by a California sea lion on Long Island at another aquarium. And I met penguins in their penguin exhibits. In this aquarium also did some beautiful coral exhibits. The founder of this aquarium was one of the first people to grow corals successfully in an aquarium. You see corals are really beautiful, lots of colorful fish and colors. The warm showers host in Rhode Island that I stayed with. Another warm showers host that had a great house next to a lighthouse off the coast of Connecticut. Another warm showers host. These warm shower hosts is amazing. This is a 3rd grade teacher. This family was actually hosting 2 exchange students, a graduate student and a woman from France who was at a work-study program. And they found space for me as well in their house, which was just amazing. And I saw lots and lots of beautiful trails and old railroad bridges. So that's the beauty we have in our world. I'd like to make sure we keep it that way. And we have 2 really big problems that are facing us. One is plastic. This plastic is very light, very durable. I like plastic. I have my water bottle here is made of plastic. But this plastic will last for 1,000 years or more. And if we just throw it away, it clogs up our environment. For instance, when you bike or if you run, you see all this plastic stuff and other trash piling up on the sides of roads and on the sides of trails. And then eventually washes into the ocean that flows into creeks, rivers, and ends up in our ocean. Our ocean becomes a dump. This is an uninhabited island in Hawaii where all this plastic trash is floated up onto it. These are toothbrushes that were collected from Midway Island in the middle of the Pacific, which is as far from people as you can get. These toothbrushes just survive for 100,000 or hundreds of years, maybe even 1,000 years. Plastic is killing wildlife, like this poor turtle got a straw caught in his nose. This turtle survived, but a lot of turtles died. This is one of the reasons I have Olivia here as my mascot. But we need to do more to save the world for our turtles, because they're wonderful creatures. The plastic in our ocean is killing albatrosses at Midway Island. This is a picture by Chris Jordan, who's taken a lot of good wildlife photos of these albatrosses on this island. This is a baby albatross that was fed plastic by its mother, and it died from malnutrition and just having everything clog its system up. Notice that the plastic is left behind. This bird organically, it decays on the beach and just leaves the plastic behind to float away and kill more birds in an endless cycle. This particular picture is one of the pictures that inspired me to go zero waste in a serious way. As well as so the Monterey Bay Aquarium, this picture sort of put me over the edge and said, I've got to do something about this. And so I went zero waste before my high-tech job, but I ended up leaving my high-tech job to do this cross-country ride so I could talk to more people and meet people across the country and educate them about how to make our world a better place. Even whales are dying. This particular whale is not a real whale, but it was constructed from plastic taken from the ocean as an art exhibit of all the plastic that's piling up in our ocean. By 2050, it's likely we'll have more plastic in our ocean than fish. That is just shocking. We have to do something to stop that. The other big problem we have is CO2 buildup from our overuse of fossil fuels. This is building up in our world and it's changing the balance. And our world is self-balancing. All equations must balance if you're a chemist. I'm not sure you're a chemist by training. But whether we as a species can survive in this new balance is an open question because if our environment changes, our climate changes, we will kill a lot of people along the way. It comes from car exhaust, it comes from industry and power plants, and it's causing climate change. We have severe droughts, Australia, California, elsewhere in the world, which is causing wildfires, like in Australia in particular. We've got big wildfires, but last year, California had really big wildfires. We have flooding, like I observed in the Midwest the past couple of years. We get extreme weather events because there's a lot, CO2 traps energy in our, CO2 is about a balance issue. It traps more energy in our world, and we have bigger weather events, there's a lot more heat to generate bigger storms. In creating, speaking of bigger storms, superstorms like Sandy and Katrina, causing near-term devastation and destroying people's homes. And bleaching out coral. Remember the beautiful coral picture I had earlier? This is sort of a bleached out coral. Coral can't move, so when the water gets a little warmer and its environment changes, it just dies in place and it bleaches out. These are things we need to stop. So, some solutions. This is my trash for a month for 3 people and 3 dogs roughly. It's about a quart, about what fits in my water bottle. Most people, when they buy their meat, for instance, buy a lot of trash. This is not how I buy my meat. I don't buy any of my meat pre-wrapped like this. I buy it in my own containers. Now my containers are plastic, but they're reusable, so I can use them thousands of times before I can recycle them. So here I've got nuts, cookies, portobello mushrooms, marinated meats, bacon. I just bring my container to the store. This saves me about $300 a year actually buying organic food and natural, non-antibiotic meat by just buying stuff in my own containers. A lot of the meat, the products that we purchase that are pre-wrapped are actually more expensive than processed food, so I avoid those. So I'm saving money and healthier just by bringing my own containers. I've got my own bags, I got my own produce bags, and my own Tupperware I just bring to the store to buy my own stuff. And after this is over, you can ask questions when we're eating afterwards. If you have more detailed questions, I'm going to fly through the rest of these slides. I save money actually by using a safety razor. It's all metal, and I get my razor blades in a cardboard box rather than the previous thing I used, which was these disposable Gillette razors. My house is now zero net energy, and that saves me actually quite a bit of money, about $2,000 a year. It's all solar powered, I'm fully electric, I've got a heat pump heating system and a heat pump water heater. We have all electric appliances. There's no natural gas and no fossil fuels burned in my house anymore. And I'm saving money by doing it as well. One of the biggest ways I save money is I bike everywhere for everything. I very rarely do recreational rides. I'm on my bike to get everywhere. Actually, I'm turning all of my rides into a fun time because it's really fun to bike. I save about $6,000 a year and don't generate any greenhouse gases and no traffic congestion by just biking around. And when I mean I bike everywhere with everything, here is the load I took, like 650 pounds of equipment for a training course that I was running for the Santa Clara County Public Health Department last year. I can carry a lot on my bike, but I can carry more on my bike than I can in my car. The biggest savings we have is just buying less stuff. My son moved to Finland and left all of his stuff. They're now filling a room. I need to figure out what to do with them. Slowly selling it and giving it away. But just by buying less stuff, we can save a lot of money. So going zero waste can save you money as well as saving the environment at the same time. Okay, I'm going to fly through some difficult slides here. So some of what I saw going across country was a lot of roadkill. I saw dogs, cats, armadillos, hummingbirds, ducks, owls. In Texas, Oklahoma, there are lots of owls across the country. Deer, right next to the deer was a baby fawn that had died next to her mother in Ohio. These are our kids, the wildlife are our kids. These are our kids, even our human kids, because motor vehicles have killed more people in the U.S., more Americans, than have died in all the wars the U.S. has fought. That's like 35,000 people per year die from motor vehicles. We cannot let convenience kill all these people anymore. We need to switch our ways. Here's a success story. This is a salamander that we encountered when I was biking out of Silicon Valley. And I and a lot of other cyclists surrounded the salamander so that the car following us wouldn't hit it. But we can't all be there to save all the salamanders. We need to get people out of cars. So to save our planet Earth, I've got 5 asks for all of you. 5 things you can do to help us save the world. That's all around voting. Vote with your fingers and put trash where it belongs. Don't toss it on the roadside. And recycling. Put it all where it belongs. Vote with your feet. Walk and bike instead of drive your car. Vote with your wallet. Stop buying trash. Figure out how to buy what you need without buying the trash, which is just money wasted. All waste is money lost. Vote with your voice and talk to other people. As I'm talking to you, you can talk to your friends and family. Here are a lot of climate activists inspired by Greta Thunberg, who in Montreal, all these kids went out and talked to everyone about climate change. It's a climate emergency. We need to take action. Vote at the ballot box. Your vote counts. And there's many bills in front of Congress. This is the Energy Innovation Dividend Act. This would put a price on carbon so that we can reduce carbon use. It actually would be better for people because it returns the money back to people on a per capita basis. Most family of 4 would get, on average, about $400 a month back in money. For corporates, that's a lot of money coming back. That offsets the cost of the increased fuel prices for them. California has a California Circular Economy Plastic Pollution Reduction Act that they're still considering, trying to put a price on plastic so we waste less there. And finally, I work for the Silicon Valley Bicycle Coalition. Make a donation to us. It makes it a healthier environment for the world. You get more people biking, they get exercise, they reduce congestion, reduce pollution, and they get high on endorphins. Going across the country, I got high every day just by biking and generating all the endorphins in my body. So get high, have fun, and enjoy the world, and help to save it with me. Thank you.